TV audiences were introduced to the now hugely popular talk show format way back in 1951, and ever since, the platform has remained a staple on our small screens. These are the talk show hosts who are raking in the bucks. Big time. Page 6 once reported that Jimmy Fallon bought shots for the whole bar while he was out partying in New York City. The happy-go-lucky host is known for enjoying the nightlife ever since his days on Saturday Night Live. A source told the New York Post that Fallon's job may be the reason he still knocks a few back, claiming, "There is so much money at stake, the pressure is enormous."
This is a famous SNL party to this day. This is Tablegate. This is me, you,
Yeah, I look sober there.
His hard work, however, pays off, and celebrity net worth puts Fallon at an estimated $60 million. That cash allowed Fallon and his wife to buy a home in the Hamptons for $5.7 million, which, according to Business Insider, came complete with horse stables and an apple orchard. Forbes reported that the couple had previously purchased 5 units worth millions of dollars in a New York City apartment building. And applying the luxury to his wardrobe on The Tonight Show, Fallon frequently sports Ralph Lauren and Saint Laurent suits. Comedian and late-night host Stephen Colbert loves his Tesla and has been known to rave about it on The Late Show. In 2015, he said,
"I love my Tesla. It's so fast, it's all electric. Last year, they made it possible to name your Tesla. I named mine Vingalot."
Colbert has even invited Tesla CEO Elon Musk to the show, but the host's car isn't his only indulgence. Colbert lives in a stately home in Montclair, New Jersey. Still, despite what he can afford, he says he'll always enjoy the cheaper things in life. He told The Hollywood Reporter, "I eat McDonald's, I drink Coca-Cola, I like a Bud Light Lime. I do. I mean, in some ways I'm extremely pedestrian." With a salary that reportedly tops $15 million a year and a net worth estimated to be $75 million, he can afford a whole lot of fries and McNuggets. In 2018, TMZ reported that Jimmy Kimmel had gotten into a fender bender with his swanky BMW SUV. He and the other driver were fine, but surely repairs, or even a brand new car, are a little easier to afford when you're worth a cool $50 million.
What would you do if you had $1 million?
I would buy a flat screen TV.
Kimmel reportedly makes $15 million a year for Jimmy Kimmel Live, which he's been hosting since 2003, and can frequently be seen sporting high-end labels. According to the New York Times, the host prefers the likes of Tom Ford and Gucci. Outside of work, Kimmel has owned 3 homes in the Hollywood Hills, the most expensive of which is thought to be worth $6 million, according to Variety. It's located near the iconic Chateau Marmont and features its very own spa, pool, gym, and theater. Because why would you settle for anything less? Conan namesake Conan O'Brien is raking in $12 million for each year of his show and has a reported net worth totaling $150 million. And with that kind of cash, the host can afford to live in a beautiful $10.5 million home in Brentwood, California. According to the Los Angeles Times, it features a library, sauna, and wine room. There's even a little spot by the pool with its own kitchen, fireplace, and flat-screen TV.
Hola, bienvenidos a Cuba. Yo soy Conan O'Brien y lo siento, pero that's all the Spanish I can really memorize.
O'Brien still seeks paradise elsewhere, however, by indulging in luxurious vacations. He and his wife spent time in the south of France in 2018 per the Daily Mail, and the pair took their kids to Ireland in 2012, according to Irish Central. The host is famously Irish Catholic, after all. Fashionista and daytime host Wendy Williams is often seen with some ice on her fingers. After her divorce from Kevin Hunter in 2019, she was spotted wearing a large diamond on her left hand, which she chose to replace her equally large wedding ring, according to TMZ. Williams also enjoys rocking designer duds, in labels ranging from Alexander McQueen to Diane von Furstenberg on her series The Wendy Williams Show. But Williams isn't limiting herself to high-end clothes and jewelry. She posted a snap in a Corvette in late 2019, proving she enjoys a luxury ride.
We've had just about every exotic car you can possibly name. We've had Ferraris, Lamborghinis.
Williams sold her lavish $1.4 million home in 2019, according to Realtor.com, which featured a koi pond, basketball court, and chef's kitchen. Considering the star makes $10 million a year doing her job and has an estimated net worth of $40 million, it looks like she can buy just about anything she wants. Continuing the trend of designer labels in late night, host Seth Meyers dons Ralph Lauren suits on his show. The New York Times reported that he even gets his wardrobe custom fitted by the label. The Saturday Night Live alum is worth an estimated $12 million, so he can certainly afford to splurge on his dapper wardrobe. Meyers has also used some of that hard-earned money to take vacations with his family, traveling to Uruguay and Italy, all with his kids in tow.
What's your favorite holiday?
Thanksgiving.
Why?
Because I have so much to be thankful for.
When he isn't traveling, Meyers spends his time in his $7.5 million Greenwich Village home, according to Forbes, which boasts loads of light and multiple fireplaces. For his dog Frisbee, of course. Host of The Daily Show, Trevor Noah, may be younger than some of the other hosts on our list, but his lifestyle is just as lavish. In fact, his mansion clocked in as the most expensive of the bunch. Before he sold it in September 2020, Noah owned a $20.5 million Bel Air mansion, according to the Los Angeles Times, which featured a kitchen with 2 islands, 7 bathrooms, a cigar room, wine cellar, and movie theater. Oh, and a 62-foot-long pool.
I guess dreams that have come true, but some dreams you didn't even know you had.
But it's no surprise Noah can afford such a luxurious life. His net worth is reportedly $40 million. With an estimated $8 million salary, CNBC Make It reported that Noah previously owned a Porsche and a Lamborghini. He catches his rides as a member of a car club, which means he can basically choose from a library of cars to drive whenever he pleases. Daytime talk show icon Ellen DeGeneres is worth a mind-boggling $490 million. And the hilarious host makes $75 million each year helming the Ellen DeGeneres Show. But she's also widely known to be generous with her cash, which is evidenced by the gift she's given her wife, Portia. Forget roses? OK Magazine reported that DeGeneres gifted her partner with what a girl really wants, a Lamborghini.
Yeah, oh, she's got some good cars. She's got herself some good cars.
The couple has also enjoyed lavish vacations together, visiting Tahiti and later London to spend time with the former royals. When they aren't traveling, the couple invests their money in real estate. In 2019, they bought a $45 million palatial home in Beverly Hills, according to Architectural Digest. And the same year, they also paid $27 million for a mansion in Montecito. Music industry alum and co-host of The Talk, Sharon Osbourne, has been open and honest about her history with plastic surgery. She wrote in her 2013 autobiography, Unbreakable, "There's not much I haven't had tweaked, stretched, peeled, lasered, veneered, enhanced, or removed altogether."
You're never scared. You just go in and you're like, yeah.
I am. Yeah, sure, because, you could wake up and look like Cyclops. You never know.
In 2019, she revealed on her show that she was going under the knife for a, quote, new face over the summer. And with an estimated net worth of roughly $220 million, she could pretty much afford to get all new everything. But nips and tucks aren't her only indulgence. Her jewelry is also on point. Osbourne's husband, Ozzy, once gifted his wife with a huge diamond band, according to People. The couple also happened to live in a $10 million Beverly Hills mansion, complete with a spa, a pool, and multiple fireplaces. For those slightly chilly LA winter nights. Oprah Winfrey is the undisputed queen of daytime talk TV. The mega-popular media mogul is worth an estimated $3.5 billion. And with that kind of dough, it's no surprise that she can afford her own aircraft. As the Wall Street Journal revealed, she reportedly has her very own private jet, which cost her a cool $42 million. But for getting around town, she owns a white Model S Tesla, according to Fortune, along with a Mercedes, a Cadillac, and a Lincoln.
There ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of bling.
Winfrey also owns multiple properties worth millions each. She even dubbed her home in Montecito, California, the, quote, promised land. She also owns real estate in Chicago, Hawaii, Colorado, and Georgia, according to Business Insider, in addition to a vacation house in Antigua, all complete with a private chef. It certainly pays to be Oprah. Co-host of Live with Kelly and Ryan, Kelly Ripa owns several homes with her husband Mark Consuelos. In 2017, People reported that the couple bought a place in Colorado, which they often use for weekend trips and hosting. But their main home is in New York City, with Curb New York reporting that the couple bought their townhouse on the Upper East Side for $27 million back in 2013. The pair also owns a $2.35 million mansion in the Hamptons, which they enjoy when they're not traveling to Mexico, Corsica, and Italy, as evidenced by Ripa's Instagram. The host also dips into her $120 million net worth to buy designer clothes. But as much as her audience may love her style, Ripa's daughter Lola is not a fan. Ripa told People, "She just feels that what I wear is embarrassing and awful, but then I think that means that I've gotten something right. I don't think your teenage daughter should like what you're wearing."
Everyone here on the sofa, with the exception of Lola, could possibly wear the same thing 3 days in a row, except for Lola.
As host of The Late Late Show, James Corden has made some very influential friends. In January 2020, E! News reported that he even vacationed with fellow British stars Adele and Harry Styles, celebrating the New Year together in the Caribbean. The three even left a $2,000 tip on a $78 tab.
No, I can't do this. I look ridiculous.
I think you look good.
I look like Austin Powers.
But Corden can afford to throw some cash around, considering his estimated net worth of $30 million. The home he shares with his family in Los Angeles is reportedly worth about a third of that, and features a gym and a spa, along with a pool. Kathie Lee Gifford is known for hosting The Today Show with Hoda Kotb, and before that, she shared a long stint on Live with Regis and Kathie Lee. She's been hosting TV for decades, and she's made a lot of money doing it, a reported $60 million to be exact. While working with Kotb, the ladies traveled to Italy, Nashville, and London, among other places. And after leaving the show, Gifford has been making movies in locations like Jerusalem and Paris. But while she may not have been footing the bill for those professional excursions, Gifford has purchased multiple luxury homes of her own. In 2018, she sold her Florida Keys vacation house for $10.5 million, according to Town & Country. And in 2019, she revealed to USA Today that her new Nashville vacation house is where she enjoys having the occasional, quote, jam session with friends.
I go out in Nashville.
Yeah.
I used to sit home just behind my gate, with my dogs and sitting in front of my fire, sort of looking around going, anything happening?
But her primary home is still in Connecticut, where she's lived since her children were young. YouTuber turned late-night host Lilly Singh has accumulated a net worth of $20 million for her efforts, and the history-making star of A Little Late with Lilly Singh has more than earned her lavish lifestyle. Singh owns a home worth $1.5 million in the Los Angeles neighborhood of Hancock Park, as well as an even more expensive place in Studio City. That one is worth $4.1 million, according to Architectural Digest, and it is swanky with a capital S. Variety reports that it features an elevator that services the 3 floors of the home, as well as a game room and theater. Outside, there is a pool, spa, and sports court. To get around, Singh bought a Tesla Model S, and she even took her fans along for the sweet ride.
Really important to emphasize, I'm really blessed, honestly, I'm so grateful that I could afford this car. I love my car, I love it so much, it is the best.
She liked it so much she even upgraded to something a little better in 2019. Still a Tesla, but make it a white Model X.
Say, Mom, did you get the big obnoxious wheels? Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about your favorite celebs are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.